Ten Hag has said in the past that he wants Manchester United to be one of the best transition teams in the world. And, well, our 7 goals in this game really showed that when we're playing up to our potential, we certainly can be one of the best in the world. Just to illustrate the point, we're going to keep a pass counter going down here in the bottom right corner, and we'll refer to it now and then, and we'll talk about it at the end. So Antony's got the ball here. He's in a bit of a tight situation. He's going to wriggle out of it, and he's going to pass it to Dalot. This is leading up to our first goal. Dalot's going to pass it back out to Antony. Antony's going to pass it here to Casemiro. And you can see Barnsley's players aren't really pressuring Casemiro at all. And he's able to find a lofted ball over the top to Eriksen, who's in a lot of space off the screen. Eriksen's got enough time to take a touch, take the ball down, and pass the ball to Garnacho. Now, in the Premier League, would he have had this much time and space to receive the ball there? Probably not, but you can only play what's in front of you. So Garnacho receives the ball here, and he's going to ping a beautiful ball to the other side, to Marcus Rashford, who's in the corner there. Shades of the FA Cup final, where Rashford pinged it out to Garnacho, and the second goal came from that Cobby's goal, but the roles kind of reversed. Rashford gets it, and his first touch is absolutely brilliant. Doesn't have to break stride, it all carries on. This defender's going to try to close the space. Rashford kind of feints to shoot, and then he just cuts inside, leaving this defender just going this way and in no man's land, really. He gets all the way into the box. He does the keeper with the eyes, looking this way, making the keeper jump this way, and smashes it into the top corner there. What a goal. And how many passes did it take? 6. Only 6 passes to go from back to front, inside our box to inside their box, and a goal. Pretty impressive. So this is our second goal. The Barnsley player has a ball here. He tries to cross it in, but Johnny Evans cuts it out, and the ball bounces off of him towards Toby Collier. We won't count this as a pass. Collier finds Garnacho. Garnacho, with the defender closing him down, he plays this lofted pass to Antony there. In most situations, this pass is not advised because, if this guy cuts it out, for example, if it gets intercepted, then, they're going to be in on goal. But in this game, Antony was in so much space here that Garnacho could risk it, I guess. So Antony's going to receive it, and he's going to run, and this defender is going to try to engage. Notice that Marcus is running alongside. Just as the defender's about to get it, Antony's going to lay it off to an oncoming Marcus Rashford. And Antony could have totally, just sprawled, and this guy would have probably gotten a yellow card. But he hurdles him, and he keeps going. Rashford looks up, sees that Antony is making this run here, and plays a really nice ball into the box. The keeper tries to rush out and get to the ball, but Antony gets there just in front, poking the ball away, and gets taken down. There was some speculation as to whether it was actually a foul, but you can clearly see that the goalkeeper's left hand is touching Antony's right boot there, bringing him down. So we know that Rashford is usually a penalty taker when Bruno's not on the pitch, but he's given it to Antony to give him some confidence, get himself a goal. Antony shoots it to this corner. The keeper actually dives the right way, but it's actually a really good penalty, and Antony scores. This is now the third goal. Baindia is going to hoof it long, and as the ball bounces, look at Barnsley's back line here. This is not what you want your back line to look like. So obviously Antony's coming from here. This man's kept everyone on side, and it's kind of 2 on nothing. But as Antony gets onto the ball bounces at an awkward height, so it's kind of at waist height, and he can't really sort it out to get it to Rashford, and this defender is closing him down. He's actually able to intercept it. So the Barnsley player's got the ball there, but Garnacho, this is an example of a high turnover. Garnacho closes him down really quickly, which forces a misplaced pass, and Casemiro is able to latch onto that. And Casemiro is able to thread this ball to Marcus Rashford, and he's going to go. And Rashford's got the ball, and he's going to go into the box and try to take on defenders and maybe get a shot off. So he gets into this spot, sidesteps one. He tries to do a La Croqueta in between these 2 defenders, but this guy is able to slow him down enough where this guy is able to get a toe poke in. But the ball actually travels this way. And guess who's first to react? It's our star boy, Garnacho. He's able to get to the ball before the defender and just toe poke it into the far post. And the ball's in the back of the net before the keeper can even dive. This is our 4th goal. Barnsley's got the ball there, and he's trying to play this pass to this guy. But he clearly hasn't read the scouting report, because that's Ugarte, our new boy. Ugarte, and all he does is cut passes out. So I don't know why he'd even attempt that pass. He plays the ball to Rashford. Rashford lays it off to Eriksen. Eriksen is going to play it over the top as Garnacho is running. And if this was in the Premier League, maybe you'd expect someone off the screen, just off the screen here to be covering this space. But, this is not the Premier League. All the Barnsley players are here. There's literally no one there. And all this space for Garnacho to run into. And Eriksen's pass is so good that Garnacho doesn't have to break stride. And he's just off. And, there's no way these guys are catching him. He gets all the way into the box and curls it far post. Ball goes in. And again, all the keeper can do is just stand there. Our fifth goal. Dalot's got the ball here and he's going to hoof it long. As the ball bounces, it looks like Antony gets there first. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. Then the defender falls over, like just clears out Antony. And Antony's like, where's the foul, ref? Marcus is like, where's the foul, ref? But no foul is given. Then this Barnsley player, like, he knows it's a foul, right? So he's like, okay, ref, you can have the ball. Because it's clearly a foul. But the ref's like, no, I don't want it. And this guy's chatting to him like, really? You're not going to call that foul? So when this lad gets the ball, what a gentleman this guy is. Because he knows it's a foul, he just gives the ball straight to Garnacho. And Garnacho is like, thanks, mate, in an Australian accent. And he plays the ball in there for Rashford to run onto. And Rashford hits it first time with the left foot into the bottom corner. And the ball's in the back of the net, and we have our fifth. Now to our sixth goal. So we've got a bit of a midfield tussle going on here. And Casemiro is able to poke the ball free. It falls to Bruno, who pokes it to Eriksen. And Eriksen, he's going to travel with the ball all the way to the center circle before laying it off to Garnacho. Garnacho waits patiently, seeing that there's nothing much ahead of him. Eriksen's going to continue his run into the box. Bruno is going to continue his run into the box. And this guy is kind of sleeping. He's not checking his blind spots. Bruno is able to get the run on who should be his marker. Garnacho is able to slip him in. Eriksen still going into the box. Bruno, first time with the left foot, gives it to Eriksen. Eriksen sticks a toe out and smashes it into the back of the net. For our seventh goal, it's another high turnover. Two of our substitutes, Mazraoui and Ahmad, are involved. Ahmad gets clattered, but he's able to do a little back heel to Mazraoui before he goes down. Mazraoui finds Bruno. Bruno, with his infinite awareness, does a little back heel to Xerxes. Xerxes gives it back to Bruno and clears some space. Bruno lays it off to Eriksen. Eriksen bangs it, and we score our seventh. So let's do some maths here. The total number of passes ended up being 26, which means the average number of passes per goal ended up being 3.7 passes per goal, which is amazing. And the result, of course, is a lot of joy. So this game kind of shows how we can be, okay, granted it's against Barnsley, but it shows that we can be, when we're on our game, one of the best transition teams in the world. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please consider subscribing and leave a like. Cheers.